Y'all, y'all. These Good morning. Happy Monday. We have arrived at week number 2. Super duper excited for what this week has in store. Not sure what exactly is going to come out of it, but I'm excited for any outcome. Last week was an amazing week. We are down 7 pounds. Man, I am so excited. Definitely that was motivation to keep me going, motivated me to get myself up out that bed. Because, man, today it was hugging me so tight. Man, and it's raining, so I didn't want to get up this morning. But here we are. We have already gone to the gym. I have not done my cardio for the day, but I will do that. Probably do some like Apple Fitness at home workout. So if I do go ahead and do that, I will try to record it. Didn't record the gym because it was the same thing as last week. But yeah, I'm just so excited for what week 2 has in store. Today is also Meal Prep Monday. If you haven't already watched my video from last week for the meal prep of last week, go ahead and check it out, because I promise you trying to get on this journey here with me, okay? And it definitely is just some quick and easy meals, definitely simple. They don't necessarily always look so great in the meal prep containers, but hey, they over here helping us meet our goals, and I'm all for those wins. Definitely, as I mentioned, the goal this week is to up the protein. So this week is going to be high protein as much as I can. Going to incorporate some protein shakes, which I did not do last week, because we're trying to hit that protein goal. If you're interested to know what my goal is for protein, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know what your goals are for this week, what you plan to do. You know, small steps definitely help you to accomplish the bigger goals. So one day at a time. I'm excited. Gonna push myself to definitely hit that gym. I did get to the gym close to 6 a.m. this morning. I wanted to get there at 5, but like I said, that bed was had me snuggled in there like a newborn baby. So here we are, week number 2. Let's go. I'll check back in when I break my fast as well as when I do my cardio. All right, talk to y'all soon. Hey y'all, so I am back, about to break my fast. It is after 12 at this point, and I'm definitely halfway through my workday. Woohoo! Mondays are either great or they are like super busy. Can't wait till they're over. So going good. This is a easy breezy Monday, going pretty well. Starting off breaking my fast with my yogurt here. Oldie but a goodie. Pretty much just some Greek yogurt and some granola, which I love, from the Good and Gather brand at Target. So I'm excited about that. I didn't actually already have my meal prep. We're working on meal prep as well. If you haven't already started watching my meal prep videos, what you waiting for? Okay. We definitely like to keep it easy and simple, but I try to get in things that is hopefully going to give me enough protein, as well as I don't want to have to think about it or go out and buy something. So yes, if you haven't already, watch it. If you have, let me know if you made any of the meals down below. And so here we go. About to have our first meal, and I haven't got a chance to get to my cardio yet because I'm a little busy, but I will not forget to get my 30 minutes in, because we are not making excuses. There is no such thing as excuses. We just got to make time, move some things out of the way, and get it done. All right. So I'll check back in with you guys when I finally get a chance to do the cardio. All right. Bye. All right, you guys, it is snack time, and I'm going to have some of these barbecue zesty chipotle, like pork rinds. Super duper yummy. They are 80 calories, 0 carbs, 0 fiber, 8 grams of protein. And yeah, so have a few of these. Love these. Love the nutritional facts in them as well. The macros are pretty great, and it's an opportunity for me to have kind of like a snack, like a chip, as well as
not consume a bunch of calories because chips are high in carbs. So here we are. All right.
Hey y'all, I am getting ready to have my dinner, as my oldest daughter calls it. It is actually one of the things I meal prepped. If you haven't watched the meal prep video, go check that out. Stop this and go check that out and then come back. But anyways, this is the white chicken chili. I always say it wrong, but it is delicious. Let me tell you my favorite part about it. The combination between a creamy consistency and like a chili flavor combined. Oh, my fave. One of my fave things besides sweet and spicy. This has cream cheese in it, and it also has jalapenos. I am loving it, and I'm not even a huge fan of beans. So the fact that I'm enjoying this is a winner. I'm telling you, go check it out. Go check it out. I have not gotten to my 30 minutes of cardio just yet, but I promise we're not making excuses. I'm going to get it done before that clock strikes midnight to the next day. But all in all, the day is going pretty well. Been pretty busy. Haven't eaten actually enough, so we kind of repeated last week, but we're going to figure it out. Probably have a protein shake, something, because we are going to eat a little bit more and have a little more protein so that we are building muscle and not losing it. That is for the birds. I'll check back in with you guys when I do my workout. All right.
Yeah. So we are coming with a force. Yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on foot. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings, and just for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah. See blessings fall by my right hand, but I do for the friends to take off with me road. One time did sit down in a class and report, then only set the road and me go on with the road. Third form, me say me try a thing, and you know it formed up to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with chronic I sing, yeah. See me all diggy soon get the higher ring like hello brother. You say I just shot ya, saw your poster, spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes that's the motto. With me the butter pass through your soul. You're fall in a life man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the earnings, and just for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah. See blessings fall by my right hand, but I do it for the friends we take off me road. One time they sit down in a class and we pour them only set the road and me go on with it, go on with it. That's how our blessings upon me. And send me to tell them I'm sorry. That's how our blessings upon me. And that's how I made to give him the love. I'm in the light and Jah knows that my passion ignited. Got the music get me excited. I'm coming like a poison. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings, and that's for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must.
All right, guys, it is the end of the day. Day 1 of week 2 down. Woohoo! I did go back and have a snack after my dinner, which is between lunch and dinner, as my daughter calls it. So I did have some pork rinds, and I think I actually had a chicken breast. If you guys are familiar with the Just Bare chicken breast, I had that, but I still was actually under my 1,800 calories today. But it's typically like that whenever I meal prep, so I guess that's to be expected unless I meal prep for my meal prep day. Maybe that's an idea. Anywho, as y'all seen, I did finally get in my cardio. Probably looked ridiculous doing it, but I don't care because I had a good time and it was a nice little burn. I was even got in no sweat, so that's awesome. It don't matter if you look great doing it as long as you enjoy it. It's kind of like an easier way to burn calories, right? And I actually do typically like dancing videos and stuff like that. It makes me feel like I'm not actually working out, which is what I prefer, because I'm not one of those people that's like avidly loves to work out and stuff like that. But I do like to see the progress. So it's kind of like a win-win if it makes sense. I burn some calories and I get to see the progress at the same time. So that's pretty much for day 1. Day 1 is a wrap. I will be back with you guys in the morning. Definitely going to get up and hit the gym, and the goal is to probably get there by 5 a.m. We'll see. I'll let you know. All right. Good night. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We are day 2 of the workout week. Yes. So It is actually raining and flooding where I live, so I will not be hitting the gym. But guess what? No excuses, like I said. So we're going to go ahead and do a workout at home. I'm going to probably do that Grow with Joe, one of those workouts for my cardio. And then find me a workout video to work on my arms, because today is back in arms day. Definitely trying to tone up these muscles here, build up that back. Can't wait to see what it look like in 6 months. But all in all, day one was definitely a success. I did have the desire to eat snacks at the end of the day after I'd already started my fast. It was like I was craving everything, probably sweet or like a snack food, but it was like, no, better drink that water and go on to bed, because we are not eating anything. We're not going to end up interrupting our fast because of a snack. It's just kind of like I get like these late night cravings, but I know that's the worst thing you can do, because you end up going to sleep on it anyway. So definitely trying to break that habit, that cycle. It's kind of like a generational thing. My mom's a snacker like that as well. So let's go ahead and get into this workout so I can start working. And yeah, kids are home, so you may see them in the background as well. All right, let's go.
Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes, burning cities and napalm skies, 15 flares inside those ocean eyes, your ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Stop thinking of your diamond mind. Careful creature made friends with time. He left her lonely with a diamond mind and those ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared.
You guys, I am back. That workout, I did that about a couple of hours ago, but it was definitely a good workout, and I like the fact that she used gospel music. I've never actually watched any of the Grow with Joe videos, but man, it was a nice burn over 200 something calories. Actually,
The total calories were actually over 300, but the active ones were like 250 or something like that. So it was a really good workout. So I definitely would do that again. If you haven't already, go and try it out because it was pretty great. So getting ready to break my fast, I am going to have the muffins that I meal prep, but I also made me some eggs with some green onions and a little bit of cheese. And I also added some 3 turkey sausages. So I'm going to show you guys now. So this is what I am having. Oh, I also got a hash brown because I'm trying to have more volume eating, stuff that's going to help me like go a little bit longer in between meals, as well as feel a little bit fuller. And if you don't know already, potatoes are actually better than eating rice. You can eat a little bit more than you can with rice. Rice is like packed with carbs and you can't eat as much. Like just having a half a cup of rice was like 120 calories. This hash brown is about the same thing, but overall I've noticed that if you have like roasted potatoes and stuff like that, it's actually better than just having like some rice. Like a cup of rice is like crazy packed with like carbs and just calories for no reason because it doesn't really provide any other nutrients. So just trying to alternate, trying to weed out more of the rice so I can have more food. Like, I mean, I like to eat. So why not go ahead and have more volume foods that are less calories but allow me to eat more. So when I desire to eat more, that's why I like to eat a lot of fish. I love fish, period, but then also because it's one of those volume things. So yeah, it's a rainy day, it's wet. I actually had to go to the orthodontist today. And I was sitting there waiting to be seen because the doctor was behind due to traffic because of the weather. And then I get in a chair and the power goes out. I'm like, look, I have to go. So we just got to reschedule. So that was a flop, but it's okay. I'm glad to be home. I'm glad my family is safe. So gotta be grateful for the things that are going well in our lives and continue to pray for the things that are not. So we needed this rain here in California and I'm glad we have it. So definitely trying not to complain about it, just making sure we have the things we need, the essentials in the house in case we have to stay in a couple of days or so. But they say the flood is gonna lift up tomorrow, so we shall see. All right, so getting ready to enjoy my first meal, and I will check back in with you guys a little bit later. All right, y'all. These muffins that I made yesterday for the meal prep are like a treat. Like I can kind of tell that there's like sugar-free stuff in it. I guess you can kind of say are like, those like, that aftertaste that some sugar-free substitutes give. But overall, this is like having a banana nut muffin with chocolate chip. Oh, so good. So good. Watch my video if you haven't already, because this right here is a winner chicken dinner. Super duper excited. As I mentioned, I'm always hungry like after the 3 o'clock hour for my lunch, dinner. I probably will have a protein shake. I already got it made. So yes, gonna have some white chicken chili As y'all can see, the kids are home, as I mentioned, because of the flood. So they're all in the background. But yes, if you guys haven't already, please try this white chicken chili. It is amazing. It is amazing. And it is super packed with protein, which is something I love. And the beans, you're not a bean lover, it's very subtle. So I give this a 10 plus, definitely. Thank you, Pinterest, yes, for giving me some ideas. All right, y'all. So it is the end of day 2. Woohoo! We made it through. We have already started fasting for the evening. I started fasting about 6:30-ish, which is actually 30 minutes before my window starts. After dinner, I did end up having a few sloppy Joe sliders, which is something that my family was having for dinner. It is within my macros and my calories, so it was okay. I had to take off my protein shake, which made me probably be in a not reach my protein goal. However, I wanted to have a few of the sandwiches, and I have to realize this is a lifestyle. This is not just something that's temporary. So I can't continue. I can't go with the mindset of what I can't have. Just got to find out how to have the things I do enjoy and fit it into what my daily calories are. And that's the goal. Just learning what works and making it fit so that we can continue to lose these pounds and definitely these inches and get rid of this weight, this fat, and be more leaner, while also enjoying the things that you still do. You know, if you're a person who enjoys sweets, find out how to either make them less calories or find how to budget them in. You know, maybe it means you're going to skimp out on something else during the day and maybe eat a little bit lighter so you can have that wonderful dessert. Hey, I don't believe that there is a such thing as you can't eat things. You just have to find the way to do it, and everything in what is the word? Everything in proportion should be allowed, you know, and don't make it an everyday thing. I did go ahead and finish my gallon of water already, which I'm super duper happy. So hopefully it doesn't keep me up all through the night using the restroom. Hey, if y'all know how to drink a gallon of water and not use the restroom 30 billion times, please let your girl know, because I'm trying to figure it out. I hope you guys definitely enjoy seeing some of my girls pop into the video. We're home. Not sure they're going to be home tomorrow. We will see. But I know one thing. I will be at the gym tomorrow because I did a drive-by to see if the parking lot was flooded or not. And it looks like your girl's going to be A-okay to pop up in that gym, because we do not want to miss a core day trying to build up all of these muscles, okay? I'm not trying to just get ready for the summer. I'm trying to get ready all year long. I'm trying to be healthy. Birthdays coming up. And I just want to live my best life, you know. Been getting ready to enter into the mid-30s, and I know that it's more important for me to definitely take care of my health. As the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight, and you kind of get a little more set in your habits. So definitely just trying to change that up before I get too set in my habits or it gets a little too hard. But as I mentioned, I hope y'all enjoyed today, and I will check in with you guys first thing, not second, but first thing in the morning. All right, good night. Good afternoon, y'all. Happy Wednesday. We are at day 3 of the workout week for week 2. Y'all, I am so pumped today. I don't know why. I just feel super great. I don't know if it's the eyelashes. I don't know if it's the BCAA or the fact that it is the middle of the week. But for whatever reason, I am feeling good. Feeling good. Hey, like I should. Hey, I already worked out. Man, did y'all see them calories that was burned from that workout, from my strength training? Man. I have not been able to do that. I've not been able to get close to 400 on strength training, actually, even when I first started. So something about today, but it gave me that sauce, that juice, that extra push today. Feeling great. Did my cardio. Couldn't get the full 30 minutes because I had to hurry up and get home for work. But man, I'm feeling good, getting ready to break my fast with my protein shake as I promised I was going to drink it today. No excuses. Feeling just amazing, y'all. Feeling amazing. Just super pumped up. Worked on my core. And since I didn't get a chance to do my back and arms yesterday, I did that too, which is why it was like 45 minutes on working out. But I'm just feeling stronger. Definitely, my arms are still my weakest point. Actually, let me take that back. My core is definitely my weakest point. I'm still not able to hold a plank more than 10 seconds, but that's okay. Because as long as I continue to strive and do it, eventually I'm going to get to that 30 seconds. And then next thing I know, I'm going to be at that minute. We working on every part of the body so that each part is playing its role in how we function each day. One thing I didn't realize is how essential every part of our body is just to our actual general movement, which is what made me say, you know what, even though I got, this gut here, I still need to work on my core because that's going to help me get my RDLs a little bit better, as well as any other exercise. And then it also helps with mobility. I didn't realize until I started researching how important your legs, working on your glutes and your legs are just to your hip movement and how they depend on each other. So yeah, just educating myself and researching and seeing how essential it is to honestly strengthen every muscle. I mean, I'm working on my arms just because I recognize they're not strong, and I'm gonna need that strength for anything. Who knows? Or just period. I want to be able to eventually do a push-up and not feel like I'm about to die. But yes, happy Wednesday. It is a good day for me. Last night I just felt so, I don't know, I guess in a sense, like I had a moment of feeling just ugly, which is what made me go and sit down and say, I'm gonna do my eyelashes. Because I don't know if y'all are part of the thin eyelash crew or barely their eyelash crew, but I am, and they are not. My natural eyelashes are light in color and they're not thick. They're thin, just like my eyebrows, which is why I love to do my eyebrows too. And it just makes me feel good. Just simply doing that makes me feel honestly pretty. And it's simple. Eyelashes and some eyebrows. I don't have on a full face of makeup, but I do that. It's my version of self-care. It's something that makes me feel good. And honestly, all I got to do is take 5 minutes and go ahead and pencil in my eyebrows a little bit, and voila. I feel like I'm a whole new person. Put on a little bit of earrings. With this short haircut, I'm learning what works for me, because for me, I like to consider myself semi-girly. I'm not gonna say I'm the girliest girl because I don't mind, being in just sweatpants and literally just chilling. But I do have a girly tendencies, and so I'm not gonna actually put myself in a box. I just am me. I am me, Miss Freckles, and I like certain things to look very feminine. But I'm definitely not have a problem with tennis shoes. I'm actually learning to start liking more tennis shoes, so it's kind of something I'm probably gonna start investing a little bit more in. But y'all, the price of these tennis shoes these days make me say, do I really want to get into them? Because the cost of them tennis shoes nowadays are crazy. And I got 4 daughters, and I have daughters that are constantly growing up, and I have one daughter who is also into tennis shoes as well, and they are expensive. 3 of my 4 daughters wear women's sizes, so I'm paying adult prices for shoes. But I remember being a kid too, and so I definitely want to spend when necessary, but also be mindful. These prices on tennis shoes are crazy. I remember Nikes definitely, if they weren't like Jordans and stuff, was under $100. Like, tell me about y'all experience. I don't know. Are y'all tennis shoe head? I don't think I'll ever be one because that cost. The way my bank account is set up, I don't think I'll be able to afford being a tennis shoe head. But I am definitely going to invest in a few kicks. I think I'm going to use it as a reward system as I lose weight, that I can be able to purchase a pair or so that I really want. So here we go. Getting ready to have this protein shake. This protein is what I like to call, this protein smoothie is called a peanut butter
peanut butter banana smoothie. I put, as you guys see, some spinach in it because I want to make sure I'm getting in my greens and fiber. I put in the PB Fit protein powder by Just Move, and collagen, because I'm all about elasticity. One thing I have been very fortunate of as I go through this process is my skin retracting back, because I'm trying to eliminate as little bit of loose skin as possible. I definitely don't want to have an abundance of loose skin once I'm done with this journey. But if it is, it is, because ultimately it's all about the health. All right, so definitely let me know down below, how has y'all week been thus far? I mean, it's been high and low. I told you, this is a journey, and it's gonna have its highs and its lows, but you just gotta keep going. Consistency is key. I don't know if I have a love or hate relationship with the gym, because it's something about when I get in there and I start really working out and I feel like I'm really pumping, I get excited. I feel like a whole new person. So let me know if y'all have that same thing. So I mean, cardio isn't my favorite. I actually prefer the strength training, and if I'm going to do cardio, I love it to be some type of movement or dancing, because it don't feel like I'm working out. But let me know if that's just me. I don't know why, but I have been dreading drinking this for some reason, but it's so good, and I forgot how good it is, but I was just dreading it. I was like, I would rather do something else, but it is yummy to my tummy. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to check back in with you later.
And you were destroying the weight. But if I'm good for you tomorrow, try me now.
Son más de las 12, nos fuimos de roce. Hoy voy a lo loco, ustedes me conocen. Reggaeton de Tego, pa' que se lo gocen. Saben quién es Barbie, lo presenta José. Y yo no me complico, ¿cómo te explico? Que a mí me gusta pasarla rico. ¿Cómo te explico? No me complico, a mí me gusta pasarla rico. Después de las 12 salimos a buscar el party. Ando con los tigres, estamos en modo safari. Con un fue violento que parecemos sicarios. Yo tomando vino y algunos fumando mari. La policía está molesta porque ya se puso buena la fiesta, pero estamos legal, no me pueden arrestar. Por eso yo sigo hasta que amanezca en ti. Yo no me complico, ¿cómo te explico? Que a mí me gusta pasarla rico. ¿Cómo te explico? No me complico, a mí me gusta pasarla rico. Yo no me complico, ¿cómo te explico? Que a mí me gusta pasarla rico. ¿Cómo te explico? No me complico, a mí me gusta pasarla rico. Ey, ey, bluff, bluff, bluff. Ey, 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 ey. Que siga la fiesta, no vamos a parar. Aquí solo se para si llama mi mamá. Hoy me tocó seguir, la gente pide más. Me invitan por aquí, me invitan por allá. Y vamos a seguir. Las botellas llegan y no las pedí. Sola la casa y están todas solitas. Si saben cómo soy, para que me invitan, pa' que me invitan. Vamos a seguir. Las botellas llegan y no las pedí. Sola la casa y están todas solitas. Si saben cómo soy, para que me invitan, pa' que me invitan. Yo no me complico, ¿cómo te explico? Que a mí me gusta pasarla rico. ¿Cómo te explico? No me complico.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. Man, Thursday. Woo! Day 4 of the workout week of week number 2. Just finished working out. Didn't have as much energy today as I did yesterday. But we still went in there and still did what we could. I was like constantly looking at my watch while I was doing my cardio. The strength training was great, but my cardio was like, oh man, like, do I want to stop at 20 minutes? No, I'm gonna stop at 25. I was like, no, you gonna push yourself to 30 minutes, okay? Even though you're walking at a slower pace, I don't care. We just want to get that 30 minutes of cardio in, because we know, as you know, it is good for our hearts. And we're trying to lose weight, but I'm not trying to focus on the cardio, but I figured I definitely need to incorporate some cardio into my workout regimen. But on the win on the strength training is I was able to go up in weight. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Man, I'm excited about that. I'm trying to get back to the numbers I was at when I was working out previously. So we are on our way. I must say my legs are very strong. So I'm loving that I am able to up my weight. Today was a leg and glute day. Do those 2 times a week. And so now, about to go up in here, get ready for the work day. I actually need to go into the office today. So that is the plan. But happy Thursday. I hope you guys are all doing well. And hope you are ready for the downslope of the work week. If you do work a 9 to 5, it's getting ready to be the weekend. It's nice to just take a break. I don't have any plans for the weekend. It is a storm getting ready to come in here where I live, so we'll probably be in the house most of the time, but it's just nice to not have to work, have my mind on work, and it's also my break from working out, so I'm looking forward to that little break to kind of reset and get ready for the next week. All right, I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. What can I get for you? Hi, can I order? Do you guys have the spinach, feta, and egg white wrap?
Give you a moment to double check, okay?
Okay. Now, Starbucks is supposed to be. I'm still waiting. Thank you. You too. All right, y'all. We getting ready to break our fast. Woo, woo. It is currently 11:40. I had hoped to actually do this at about 11 o'clock. But got caught up, had to go into the office for a little bit. But here I am getting ready to break my fast. Got me a cafe latte with blonde espresso and some sugar-free syrup in it. And also got me a spinach, egg, and feta wrap, which I feel like I deserved a treat today, okay? So I decided to treat myself. Besides, my family actually ended up eating all my muffins. I have like one left, which is fine. That just means that they enjoyed them, so I'll take it. But it gave me an opportunity to actually treat myself instead today. So happy Thursday once again. Let's actually go ahead and dive into this. Let me look at the time so I can stop my Simple app. Excuse me, y'all. Gotta take our rubber band off. I like these, period, but I think also it's giving a little extra because I am hungry. And I love how much protein this provides. Not to mention also the spinach is another opportunity for me to get some greens, because I do not like to play about getting in my greens, you know, the things that the earth are supposed to provide us. So yes, excited about that. Cheers to eating. But yeah, feeling good this week, y'all. I think I might even go snap a few photos, you know, because I'm just kind of feeling a little cute. Did my hair. If y'all can see, you probably can't. Sorry, I'm also driving, so not looking in the camera as much. But yes. First meal of the day. Gonna definitely have my white chicken chili for dinner. Y'all, can I tell y'all? I am enjoying that white chicken chili so much that I almost want to be like, man, the nutrients and the macros or whatever on it is lying, because it is so good. It is so good. I don't know if I was just sleeping on the white kidney beans or buying canned beans, because typically when I do anything with beans, I actually make them, from dried beans instead of canned. But I'm sleeping on the canned beans because it cuts down the time, and them white kidney beans are actually really delicious, like super duper good. And like I mentioned, I am not a bean fan. I do not get my burritos with beans. I do not like to eat a side of beans. I mean, I might eat some red beans and rice on occasion, but it's not like, it's just, just ain't always for me. But yes, that is good. That is so good. And the chicken is not dry, which is why I'm really glad that I decided to go with the tenderloins instead, because I think that might have added to the juiciness of it. And then, as I keep saying through almost every day about the combination of like the cream cheese and the diced chilies, it's just, I have really enjoyed my meal prep this week. I enjoyed last week as well, but I think something about getting in the groove, back in the groove, and I wasn't too sure about what I wanted to make last week, so I kind of just played it safe. And this week I am like, yes, I am so inspired and enjoyed it so much that I'm like, okay, I think I might want to replicate some of the stuff that I did this week next week, or something similar. Like, I want to make these breakfast bars, because the muffins didn't end up just being my sole like breakfast meal. I ended up typically either having it as a snack or having it with something else. So I think that the sun is killing me. I think that I may continues. I mean, hey, I like to be a volume eater. I like the idea of having a lot of food that isn't like overly isn't calorie heavy, if I can, which allows me to be able to eat more throughout the day, because as I mentioned earlier, I'm a snacker. I like to snack, and I like to have the freedom to be able to snack. But surprisingly, because I'm eating so many things that are protein heavy, I have not had the desire to snack as much. So it is true, protein definitely keeps you full a lot longer, on top of being busy. So cheers to that. I will definitely check back in with you guys later, either when I have something exciting to do, or when I eat, or who knows, maybe just to wrap it up. All right, so I'll talk to y'all later. As y'all can see, it is dark already outside. The whole day didn't slip by. It is already 7-something p.m. and I've already started fasting. But pretty much to recap, I had my white chicken chili it was actually around dinner. I had it about 5 o'clock. And then prior to that, after I had the feta wrap and coffee, after I had the feta wrap and coffee, I had a muffin, the only one that was left. And then after the white chicken chili that I had at 5 before I started fasting, I had a cheese tamale. But I was within my calories because I didn't end up having my protein shake like I had planned, because I needed to go to the grocery store and get more milk. So couldn't have that. Kind of mad I didn't do that, because it ended up making me not reach my protein goal. And if I had drank my protein shake, I would have been well over my protein goal for the day. And that was going to be like great. So gonna do it tomorrow. Definitely want to hit my goal tomorrow. And so I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, happy Friday. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Today is like a blah day. I just kind of feel blah, if that could even be a feeling. Just not really in the mood. Like, my sentiments on my shirt that says "so not interested" is like definitely the truth today. But I am getting ready to head into this gym because guess what? Even when you don't feel like it, you gotta go anyways. You gotta do the things that you don't necessarily feel like doing, but that are good for you in order to accomplish the goals that you want to. Every day you ain't gonna feel like it, and that's what this journey is all about. So definitely just pushing myself to go anyways. Definitely, I realize I say definitely a lot. But anyways, I am going to go into more details about some things that I've noticed just this week. When I do my recap later on today, just of week number 2. And I probably won't record much in the gym, or probably not at all actually, because this is actually just another back and arm day, and we kind of already seen that. So unless I like increase the weight or it's something exciting, it's no point of recording that. And so yeah, that is pretty much today. I'm actually excited to have made it through the workout week and I haven't missed a day. That feels really good. That's inspiring. I hope that when I get in the gym and these endorphins are released, that it helps fix up my spirits. And you know, the power of prayer. Prayer changes everything. So I definitely am going to stay in prayer just because I don't like feeling like this. This is not exciting to watch, but it's transparency. And I never wanted to be one of those people that got on here and pretended like every day was all hunky-dory and wasn't real. I don't believe that that's, if people wanted to see that, they can just turn on the television, right? But this is a journey and you guys are coming along with me, and so I wanted to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and check in back with you guys when I get done with the gym or when I break the fast. I am back. As you see, I broke my fast with some pot stickers. They're 7 pieces for 230 calories, and I decided to have 2 servings because I had the calories to spare and I had a taste for it. But I am feeling so much better. Thank goodness for the gym, because those endorphins, I needed them. I needed that pick me up. It is definitely medicine, and I think I'm going to use it like that. Every time I'm in a funk, every time I am probably upset, I'm about to go hit the gym. Hey, it's a win-win. I can help on my weight loss journey, and I can get those endorphins that's going to give me the pick-me-up that I need. On top of that, prayer. I am a faith woman, and excuse me, my eye is really itching. Oops, excuse me. Okay, I am a person who is, who definitely loves the Lord, and I believe, and when I'm in need, He's going to provide, and He did just that. Whether it's, instruction, a way out, whatever it may be. And, the medicine I needed was them endorphins from that workout. Great workout. Another thing that I have learned is arms days are my calorie burner days. Like, for real. I don't know if it's because I'm not using my legs, so I'm not working out those muscles, that I'm able to endure a lot more on like the treadmill, but it seems to be the day that I am able to like pump it up, like for real. And I've noticed that this week. I will go into more details later on today when I do our recap for week 2, but man, I am feeling like 1,000 times better. Trying to finish up my kombucha because the reason I drink this is because of the probiotics. I need it for the gut health. A lot of things cause me to have like bloating and gas and stuff like that. So I like to definitely drink a probiotic if I don't have the supplements in like pill form to take, which is usually the pre and probiotic. I like the Ray brand, RAE. And I thought they only sold them in Target, but I see they also sell them in Walmart as well. But those work really great. But when I don't have that, I like to drink the Kavita pineapple peach
kombucha. This is my favorite one. I actually like some of their other flavors too. I think they have a raspberry lemon or something like that. But this brand right here is really good, especially if you're a person who's tried kombucha and other brands and you like, it is not for me, because it was not for me. I am not a huge fan of apple cider vinegar. And there is definitely some type of like vinegar in the drink, but this one is very, very tolerable. So if you haven't tried it, I'd suggest you try it. If you're interested in some type of probiotics, because this one has live probiotics, this is a good one. And this has 40 calories. Oh, 40 calories. In the MyFitnessPal app, it says 60. But anyways, this has 40 calories just for this one whole bottle. And really, it's not, I mean, if you like to drink it as a drink, cool. But I just get it because of the probiotics. So yes, that's that. Anything else? I think that's pretty much it. I'm just super duper happy to kind of be out that funk, because it is not fun being in that funk, and that funk just makes you want to do nothing. It makes you kind of want to mope. It makes you want to be down. And the good thing is this month I'm actually fasting from like social media so that I can get my head together, because this whole journey is mental. It is mental, and it is important to make sure your mental is together, because you're not going to be able to endure. No matter how much you push yourself, you're going to eventually quit if you mentally aren't in the game. And so for me, I needed to separate and not focus on anything else, but me and God, this relationship here. And I wanted to document the journey, so hopefully somebody else can maybe be inspired or see that they can do it too down the line. But yeah, so I wanted to take a break from social media for a little while, just so that I'm not sitting here and like, sometimes I find myself sitting on the social media and like doing the whole comparison game, and oh wow, I could have been there had I not fallen off the wagon, whatever it may be. And for the most part, I only follow people who are like inspirational, so it's not going to be a whole lot of that, but you know how I get. You start wondering and you start looking at this and this and this, and that takes you here and there, and next thing you know, you kind of fall into the comparison trap. So it was time to mentally get it ready, get my year started off on the right foot. I know not everybody's like a New Year's resolution type of person, but to me, the New Year symbolizes new beginnings, a new start. And so that's kind of how I look at it. It's an opportunity to get the things that I fell off track on back on track. I'm like that as well for the beginning of the week, the beginning of the month, as well as the beginning of the year. It's just kind of like a new start. It's a new beginning. And so that's why I felt it was important to like fast from the social media, so that I can start my year off on the right foot mentally, in my head, completely in the game. I did that last year. That's January 1st is when I started this journey. And it brought me a long way. Between that and making sure I spent my time with God is what made me get down the 40 plus pounds. Actually, it was 60 pounds by June, but I gained about 20 of that back. So, and yeah. Anywho, all right, well, I'm rambling a little bit, so I'm going to talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey, y'all. We are at the end of workout week number 2. As always, I am so excited. I'm so excited just to make it through the week. I mean, I know I said this in recap week number 1, but I am telling you, I'm trying to tell y'all, like hardcore from August until the end of the year, I have been trying to get back on track, and every week the temptations, I couldn't get past them. I just had to indulge, and maybe I was just supposed to do that during that period so I could be here and do this with y'all now. But all right, week number 2 recap. Week number 2 was definitely, I feel like, more of an emotional week for me overall. I feel like something about that nighttime. Them thoughts started to creep in, and I started to, in a sense, have an imposter syndrome. Like, well, who am I to be trying to record these videos? You ain't. And then I also had that like naysaying spirit, in a sense, that would like creep in and say, girl, you know you gonna fall off, you gonna fail again, you about to put yourself out there, and document this journey, and then you gonna fall off. And through the power of prayer, first and foremost, all glory belongs to God, is that I had to pray through that, because I know this is what I'm meant to do. I am meant to document this journey, whether I fall or not, because people need to see that transparency. This journey, people do fall off, but a lot of times they don't show it. And through God, I can do all things. So I know that with him by my side, I cannot fail. And I have to remind myself. I have a list of scriptures that I have to read all the time, especially when I get in these moments, because I need to be reminded what his word tells me. And this morning was one of those days. Last night was one of those days. And the day before, 2 days before or so like that, was one of those days that it's just been emotional. But that I might come with the territory on this journey, because it's hard. You have to learn to say no to things that are not good for your body, especially when you got goals. And it's just changing and breaking those bad habits, which is so important, at least for me. In my family, our generations have the issues with your heart, blood clots, diabetes, high blood pressure. Actually, I currently have high blood pressure, and that is my motivation to get the rest of this weight off of me, because even though I've lost 40 pounds, because I was eating so bad, and a lot of the things I was eating was definitely high in salt, contributed to me having to actually take medicine. But it's not to the point where I can't reverse it. And so that's my goal. My goal is not just physical, but it's also internal. I never wanted to have to take medicine. Even though I've been plus size pretty much majority of my life. I'm not going to say my life, definitely my adulthood. However, I prided myself on the fact that I wasn't on any medicine. And here I am now. So I definitely am trying to take my health a whole lot more serious, and not just focus on the physical, because sometimes that can be a little discouraging when you look in the mirror and you see that pooch. So that was a little tangent, but I needed to get that out there. But I'm looking down because I'm looking at my notes. So recap. I don't like working out after I've already gone to the gym. I noticed that, it kind of delays things. I noticed that I'll push it off until I feel like it's absolutely necessary, and sometimes I just skip it. So for me, it's best to get all my workout done early in the morning, before I start getting productive with work, before I start really dealing with my family or whatever, because I'm probably not going to do it. I already know I'm not a person who likes to work out in the evening, afternoon, any of that. That's not me. I'm an early morning workout kind of person. At the latest, I'm trying to be in the gym no later than 9 a.m. And that's late for me. But sometimes it's happened twice this week, because I had things that either my bed was calling my name and hugging me real tight like a swaddled baby, or I had some other stuff I had to do in the morning. But however, I prefer to do early in the morning, before my family even is waking up, so that I can go about my day as normal, and I feel great. Them endorphins, I said it, and I'm gonna say it again. Them endorphins are like a natural drug, and for me, because I'm not trying to take anybody's medicine, I'll take it because I need it. It gives me this boost of energy. It makes me feel good. It changes my mood. Whatever I might have been stressing and worried about is gone. It's gone. Or it's not that big of a deal, I should say. It also gives me a clear head. Once I've released all of that tension and them endorphins are released, it seems like I can think clearer. Anything that might have been lingering from the day before, I can go ahead and resolve it. Yes. I said I'm probably going to use that as my way to release steam and tension or frustration or sadness, because it's healthy. And I thank God for even allowing our bodies to be able to do that. Another thing, there's no such thing as bad food or food that isn't allowed. Sometimes we try to restrict ourselves so much that it becomes torture to do this lifestyle instead of it being an enjoyable journey. As you can see, I had Starbucks this week. I had some pot stickers today. I also had some sloppy joes the other day that my family was eating. And guess what? I never went over my calories for the day. Never. And so just learning to restructure the way that we think about things is so important. This journey is more mental than anything. Because if you mentally can get your head in the game, you physically can do it too. And then, as I mentioned, it's just been emotional. Definitely it's emotional, and just being in tune with your body is important. Recognizing what you need, recognizing when you need to rest, recognizing when you are overdoing it. It's important. Pay attention to how you are feeling, and recognize that sometimes you just need to get your body moving and shaking. Wins for the week. Wins for the week. I was able to increase some weight in my exercises. Like, I was able to add on more weight, like in my hip thrusts, and I'm already in my RDLs as well. I also upped some weight in some of my arm stretches. I'm not where I want to be with my core, but that's okay. We just gonna keep working at it. We gonna just keep treading along, and eventually, y'all gonna see me in there killing them sit-ups and all them ab works, And yeah, I'm definitely looking to build my core. I believe that my core is probably definitely really weak because I've had 4 babies. And I've never focused on my core ever. So my youngest child is 8 and my oldest is 12. So pretty much for 12 years, I haven't focused on that area. So I got a lot of work to do, and I'm ready for it because I can't wait till I'm to that day where I'm like super duper strong and my core is strong. So that is motivation for me. I'm always looking forward to the end result and learning to love the process in between, which can sometimes be hard, but just trying to be conscious of the fact that I am trying to rush the process. So just trying to enjoy the process as well. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I am down 6 pounds from week number 1. Y'all, 6 pounds. I know majority of that is water weight, but man, I will take it. I know I bloat a lot because I have more of a sensitive stomach and digestion, so I do tend to bloat a lot, and all the stuff I was eating was trash. It wasn't even good. Can I tell you that? You know what? It was like I had a taste for it, and when I ate it, it wasn't like I was satisfied. It was kind of like, I know better. I know this is bad for me. But in my mind was directing everything. The way I felt, if I was feeling emotional, guess what? I was going to go get something that might have comforted that emotion. So, yeah, it wasn't even good. I cannot say one thing that I really, really enjoyed. Except, you know what? Let me bring that back. I did have a KFC chicken sandwich and had it with some barbecue sauce. And I know they hooping and hollering about Popeyes, but the fact that they could dip their sandwich in some sauce, I ain't telling you how to try it, but if you ever go and have a cheat day, which I don't believe in those either, you just make sure you budget for it in your calories if you're going to go that route. But if you ever decide to treat yourself, try that. All right, and then also the other day, yesterday, I had on a white long sleeve shirt. And prior weeks when I would wear that thing was rolling up, it felt snug, even though it stretched. And yesterday, I don't think I pulled it down not once. It just stayed. It just fit. And to know my clothes are starting to fit better, I'm not feeling like I got 2, 3, 4 stomachs or whatever. It's just nice. Or something not cutting into my stomach. I'm not a huge fan of jeans specifically because I don't like it cutting into my stomach. And I also just feel like restricted. I like things that move there easily no matter what I'm doing during the day. So that's why I don't like to wear a lot of jeans. But we might change that in the future. We don't know. We don't know. And then also, so
Next week's goals. I don't have many this time because you know what? I really just want to stay consistent. I would like to get up and go to the gym at 6 a.m. the latest every day. That's the goal. 6 a.m. I want to make myself learn to get up out that bed, release my hug from my bed, and go ahead and get up and get out there. I really kind of want to go at 5 because by then I can come back and my family's is about to get up and, you know, take my daughters to school and all of that. So I don't know. Between 5 and 6 is the goal to get up and go to the gym. I'm hoping that I can say I'm out of the 280s. I'm hoping that I'm going to cross over. I'm okay with 279.9. But I just want to get out of the 280s. It's just going to make me feel good. My lowest weight during this journey has been 263. That's where I was back in July. And I haven't been able to get back down. So that's my goal. Definitely get out the 280s this week. I want to continue to increase my weight in the exercises that I do. I definitely want progressive overload. We build muscle, okay? We build muscle. I did not reach my protein goals every day. Today I killed it. But I have not reached my protein goals every day. So it's definitely another goal of mine to hit my protein every day. If I can do more, cool. But at minimum, 150 grams of protein. That is my goal. I really want to go up a little more than that because I was watching some stuff and doing some research that said you're supposed to do between 0.8 and 1 times the amount of your goal weight. That's a lot. That's a lot of protein, and it kind of concerns me. So I think we'll do the 0.8. I don't know about the 1. We'll see if it's necessary. And so I think the way that I might do that is actually by incorporating like my double scoop protein shake like I had earlier today. I think that is the best way to do it because it gives me a buttload of protein between the actual 2 scoops of protein powder and the double amount of scoops of the collagen. Protein. Now I'm trying to do a little more research to make sure what happens when you have too much protein. How does that affect you? You know, because I think I recall last time something about bad breath, and we not signing up for that. But that's pretty much all week number 2 in the books. If you have been on this journey, if you on the journey, I'm proud of you. I just want to tell you, I'm proud of you. Keep going. You can do it. If you fell off the wagon and you're thinking about getting back on it, do it. Do it. You can do it one day at a time. There's no deadline. Yes, we might have holidays coming up, birthdays, whatever you have at vacations. But don't let that be your only motivating factor. Because honestly, you're going to stop. You might do it till you get there and then what? No, this has got to be a lifestyle. It has to be a lifestyle to where you want to live a healthier lifestyle. For you, most importantly. But then you also want to take care of the temple that God has given you. That's all for now. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please do, because I'm coming in next week with week number 3. If you like this video, like it. Or if you like what I'm saying in this video, definitely hit that like button and hit that little bell so you're notified when I drop another one. Because like I said, I will be back next week with meal preps and another weekly vlog. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.